Hello and welcome to Three Questions with. I'm my friend Alison with us from BlueLion. Gonna talk a little bit about my favorite subject in this episode, HR. Hi, Alison. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks for having me.
So, Alison, HR to me is one of the hottest subjects in business because sometimes we don't have proper policies, sometimes we don't apply them, and sometimes we just don't want to deal with it. And that's where you come in. Like, hey, I can outsource all of my HR issues to Alison and BlueLion, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's really one of the things that we love too is helping clients with the things they don't know how to do. So a lot of companies will come to us, they just don't know what they're doing or they don't know what they don't know. And then we can come in and help them with all of those kind of things.
I like that, Alison, because what I see when we start a business, sometimes we hire our family and friends. And because you're my sister, I can say things to you that I probably wouldn't want to say to an employee. And you'll be like, well, you say something back and we move on. But then we bring in employees who aren't family, aren't friends. And now we
Mhm.
have to make sure we have the proper policies in place because we just assume that everyone knows what you should do. So
Yeah.
it really starts with having good HR policies in place.
Yep. Yeah, and it's not just the policies too, it's also how you engage with your staff. So like you were saying, there's certain things you can say to your friends and family that you can't say to your employees. But I would argue one step further, it's sometimes about holding your family accountable. So sometimes we'll go into small family-owned businesses that are having struggles with family not doing what they're supposed to be doing, but they still want to make sure they can all eat, Thanksgiving together. So we actually can come in and help narrate some of those harder conversations. Also, a lot of small to mid-sized companies feel like family, and a lot of owners get very personal relationships with their staff because it's small companies. You're with them so much, and that's not a negative thing. But then they struggle when it's time to make the tough business decisions. So we also have clients calling us to help them with the conversations that nobody wants to have when it comes to letting staff go or corrective actions or holding their staff accountable. We can come in and help facilitate and moderate those conversations so they can do what's best for their business.
I like that, Allison, because it's hard for us to be out drinking one minute and then I'm trying to be your boss the next minute,
Yeah.
and people get confused about that. It's like, well, but Allison, I thought we were like friends. I thought just wasn't just an employee to you. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, you are, but I still have to treat you like an employee.
Yeah. You're taking my business down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hard because you're like, but I've known Allison for years, we grew up together. So that can kind of mix things up. And that's why we always joke, don't hire your family and friends. That's
No.
probably good advice and stuff. So, all right.
Yeah.
So who do you like to work with?
So we really enjoy working with a lot of blue collar and trades companies. So HVACs, electricians, landscapers, people that like to shower at the end of the day is how we describe it. They're really great for us because they're super great at their craft and their trade, not necessarily fantastic when it comes to the business side. They're also super busy. And when we approach them about helping them, giving them time back to work on their business and we'll take care of their people problems, they're like, I don't have to deal with people anymore. Sign me up. So we find that they're super fun to work with. They're also laid back. We're kind of a laid back HR consultant, so we find that we fit really well, and they have the need.
Yeah, I agree. They definitely have a need because it's hard. Like you said, they're very good at what they do. But even just, hey, Allison, can you come and help me interview people? I have a
Mhm.
couple people in that boat. They just don't interview well. You know,
Yeah,
just like, yeah,
or
whatever.
they ask questions they're not supposed to
Yeah,
ask.
yeah, they don't understand laws and things like that.
Yeah,
But again,
free information. You cannot ask if they have children.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't ask how old they are.
well, yeah, just it is kind of interesting
Yeah.
stuff. But so where do your clients typically come from then?
It's actually 98% from referrals from our network. So we are super, super networkers. We do a lot with New England business to business. We're in BNI. We're members of 4 different chambers. We really rely on our network for a lot of our resources. We've made awesome connections over the years, and it really helps us because we have people that we know, like, and trust that are bringing us into their clients, which makes it a lot easier for us to sell our product, but it also makes it so that we can make our network look like heroes. So if we have a bookkeeper bringing us into a client because they're struggling with, personnel issues, and then we knock it out of the park, they then love their bookkeeper that much more. So we found most of our clients are coming from our extensive network. It also allows us the benefit of also being the hero. So our clients now rely on us when they need things. We open up our Rolodex and we find the resources that they need, and we can match them up with people we know, like, and trust. So it's been a great way. We've actually grown a lot. So our business just had our 4-year anniversary, and we now have 11 staff plus my business partner and I, so 13 total. We have 9 HR consultants and then 4 support staff. So
that's amazing.
Great.
How quickly it's grown in 4 years. Congratulations on that.
Yes.
What's the best way for people to reach out to you? How can they learn more?
Yeah, I always recommend our website. We also have a lot of free resources on our website. So we put out YouTube videos on HR tips and tricks. We have a blog that's posted every week. So that's all available on our website. We also have a link to our events tab. We hold monthly seminars and webinar trainings that are completely free. You don't even have to be a client. But on our website is a contact us. Always recommend reaching out through there. And I actually handle our sales currently, so you'll be getting a call from me.
Awesome.
And our consultations are also free. So we always love having discovery calls to find out if we're the right fit, see what a client's needs are, and if we're the right person and right business to fill that.
Alison, I really appreciate you taking a couple minutes to come on to the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thanks, Kevin.